Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. Right now you're taking a live look at Grants Pass courtesy of the Tap Rock Northwest Grill. Blue skies up in the sky in Josephine County. It's already pretty warm this midday at 73 degrees, and we are sunny and almost 75. Well, we're above 75 in Medford, sunny and 76. Most of us inland are in the 70s. Along the coast, we're much cooler, though, because of the marine layer. So let's go ahead and show you the rest of today with Stormcast, and all the action is going to happen in Klamath and Lake counties, especially for Lake County. Remember, we were talking about it at the top of the broadcast that the main threats with this are going to be some gusty winds, some small hail, some lightning, and some heavy downbursts. So that would mainly be during the afternoon and evening, but the sun's going to go down and all of those thunderstorms will lose their fuel, but then we'll do the exact same thing as we head into Saturday. Here's your outdoor dining forecast for today for the Rogue Valley, and we're going with 4 stars for both lunch and dinner time just because there's going to be so much sunshine up in the sky and it's going to be so warm. But the reason I didn't go with 5 stars is because it's going to be a little bit too warm. We're going to be way above average for this time of the year by about 15 degrees. So that's going to put us in the 80s for the east side. We could make a run for 90 degrees in Klamath Falls. That is quite striking, just considering that it's the middle of May. And then 80s and 90s for the west side valleys, middle 60s along the coast in Curry County because of the marine layer. And some breezes will cool us off a little bit later today, coming out of the west, gusting upwards of 20 to 25 miles per hour. And then overnight, those thunderstorms will fizzle out as the sun goes down. We'll be clear inland. We'll have some patchy marine layer fog there along the coast. And all of us are going to be mild. We'll be in the 50s across the board, except for Crater Lake. But of course, it's always just a little bit cooler there in that highest elevation of the News Watch 12 viewing area. Now on to Saturday. Like I mentioned, we're going to have a pretty similar setup in comparison to today. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has outlined another marginal risk, which is a level 1 out of 5. So it's going to be the same risk. We're going to track the potential for some gusty winds, some small hail, some lightning, and some heavy downpours. So we'll show you what fire fuels are looking like in Klamath and Lake counties a little bit later in the show, but they're not looking too dry. So we're not too concerned about the potential for wildfire starts, but it is something we're going to be tracking very closely. So Saturday is obviously going to be a little bit tumultuous for the east side, but for the Rogue Valley, we're going to have plenty of sunshine. High temperatures right near 90 degrees, so just about as warm as it's going to be for today. But then into Sunday, we'll have an uptick in clouds. We'll get a little bit cooler as a dry cold front is going to move through, and that will pick up wind gusts. You can see the impacts of this cold front are going to last all throughout the week. We're going to be about 10 to 15 degrees cooler compared to what we have for today, but we're still going to be above average by about 5 degrees. And we'll have, again, some small shower and thunderstorm chances, obviously, for today and tomorrow. We've touched on that, but there's a pretty similar setup that's forming for Sunday. We'll be dry in a Monday and Tuesday, but more thunderstorm chances in a Wednesday and Thursday. We don't know much about those chances for right now, but of course, me and Matt are going to be tracking the lightning potential very closely. Here's that 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll have some fog overnight into Saturday morning, but then the marine layer starts to fall apart as we head into the weekend. We get lots of sunshine into next week. For Siskiyou County, we'll subtly cool off over the next 7 days, but keeping things pretty dry with lots of sunshine. We'll have plenty of afternoon breezes to go along with that. For the east side, we'll have that chance for some gusty winds, some small hail, some lightning, mainly for Lake County, but we can't rule out some of that for Klamath County too. And that would be for today, Saturday, and for Sunday. And we'll see the exact same thing for the Cascades and Siskiyous. On top of that, lots of melting snow over the next 7 days. So reservoir levels about to go up. And then for the Rogue Valley, 90s, or at least adjacent to 90 over the next couple of days. And then we'll be near 80 starting on Sunday and moving forward after that.
All right, thank you, Josh. So everyone keep their hats and sunscreen and I don't know, what else do we use for sun protection?
I have like this goofy looking pea picker hat that it's like wide brimmed. It goes around.
I thought you were going to talk about the hat that has like the umbrella attached to it.
No,
do you know what I'm talking about?
That's
for rain, I guess, not for sun.
Yeah,
but
that's playing chess when the rest of us are playing checkers.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, thank you, Josh.
Of course.